Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi. Weather in 5 days and 5 minutes. Christmas has come and gone, and now we head to the last days of 2019 and into the new year. I don't really see any major issues happening over the next few days. In fact, temperatures are going to be on the mild side of normal right through the weekend and into the very start of next week. But we are going to see the pattern get a little bit more active. We've been in this scenario since mid-October, where the weather gets active for about 2 to 3 weeks. We see a lot of storm systems coming through on a regular basis. Sometimes we see shots of cold air with that. And in fact, for much of the time from mid-October through mid-December, temperatures did average below normal. I think that trend is going to basically continue in terms of the activity. Whether it winds up being a colder stretch than normal or something a bit more moderate remains to be seen. But we can tell you today, certainly started out the day with some cold spots down in the 20s to around 30 with fog and mist and maybe even some black ice in some spots. But I think for the most part, that should have cleared up as we work our way through the morning. And as far as high temperatures are concerned today, we're going to be mostly in the 40s. You head down to southern New Jersey, southeastern Pennsylvania, south central PA. You're seeing upper 40s and even lower 50s when you get down toward Washington, D.C., Baltimore. And it's a little cooler, but still above average across upstate New York and through central New England, with temperatures mainly in the upper 30s and lower 40s. The satellite loop from overnight into this morning, we're seeing some clouds coming in over the top here from the Great Lakes and streaming southeast across upstate New York and into northern New Jersey and Long Island and southern New England. South and west of there, the cloud line kind of cuts off a little bit. We're still in a relatively quiet pattern. The only place of action really is down on the lower left. You can see that comma-shaped system coming in to Southern California. They're getting hit fairly hard there with precipitation. So if you're traveling today, if you're traveling back to the West Coast to Los Angeles, San Diego, and even to San Francisco, there are going to be weather-related travel delays, and there's some heavy snows going on in the mountains in parts of Southern California. But across the rest of the nation, you're noticing things are pretty quiet. There's a little bit of snow up along the border there near Minnesota and northeastern North Dakota near the Canadian border, and that really is about it as far as precipitation is concerned. So weak high along the coast, kind of a stagnant high, really. We have a stalled frontal boundary, very weak across upstate New York and through the Great Lakes. Again, no major systems here. High pressure down through the southeast and into northern Florida. And then, of course, out west, you've got low pressure coming into Southern California. And that's been the trend these last 8 to 10 weeks, where we keep seeing the split flow in the Pacific producing these systems coming in the southern part of the jet stream. We are going to be okay through the next few days. Again, other than clouds that we'll see today, we've got this high up in southeastern Canada, north of New Brunswick. So there's a little bit of an onshore flow here today and tonight. That's holding temperatures in. It's going to keep clouds kind of stubborn in some places, but I think we'll also see some breaks of sun, especially as you go south and west of New York City and Philadelphia. And then as we move along into later tomorrow, as winds turn more westerly, I think we're going to see weather conditions slowly begin to improve. Saturday looks good for the northeast and northern mid-Atlantic states, but you're seeing low pressure, that Southern California low, swings into New Mexico, and then low pressure heads out into Kansas. Probably going to see some snow across Colorado and parts of Nebraska, South Dakota into Minnesota as that low heads up towards the western Great Lakes. And here in the east, while Saturday, I think, will be the better of the 2 weekend days, we should see temperatures up into the 50s. Sunday, as this cold front starts to swing eastward and moisture comes up the eastern seaboard, look for clouds and showers developing later Sunday night into Monday morning. After that, it will turn a little colder toward normal for Tuesday, And for Wednesday, other than some gusty winds, we don't see any real big weather issues for the first part of next week. And then we'll have to look toward later next week and next weekend to see if we'll see another weather system coming into the eastern part of the United States. So we're going to go over, by the way, all the short-range implications of everything that is going on our regular YouTube show, the Joe Cioffi Weather Show, which is on YouTube at 7 o'clock Eastern Time tonight. We took a little bit of a break over the weekend and in through Christmas. Actually, it was kind of nice to have very little weather going on during the last 5 days. It gave me some time to recharge my batteries, and at the same time, it gave you a rest away from all of this. I know those of you into weather, just love to read about it and look at videos and satellite loops and radar loops, but it's also nice to take a break from it as well. So have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas holiday, and we start heading toward New Year's. We'll have everything back to normal website posting and app updates that we'll be doing at least twice a day. So we'll see you later. Don't forget tonight, 7 o'clock on my YouTube channel, Joe Cioffi, the Joe Cioffi Weather Show.